As a lot of you know, this year's D23 showcase has the upcoming Disney projects, which I'm sure everyone is looking forward to: Moana and Zootopia 2, Star Wars Skeleton Crew, Incredibles 3, but one of the outliers is Toy Story 5. Hello everyone, this is Jeremy Senpai, and I'm here to tell you that Toy Story 5 actually has the most underrated potential out of all of the new coming Disney projects, and I'm going to explain it to you here. I'll be honest with all of you, when they announced that Toy Story would be getting a fifth movie after receiving not one, but two substantial endings, that even I was rolling my eyes just a bit. That is until they revealed the plot. Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the gang's jobs get exponentially harder when they go head to head with an all-new threat to playtime: technology. That was the direct plot from Toy Story 5 on IMDb. A lot of people who saw this only read this on the surface, claiming it to be Toy Story versus iPads, but I'm here to tell you this could be the most progressive film out of the series. First off, yes, this movie can be seen as a cash grab, and to a degree, it is. But people were saying the same thing about Toy Story 4 when it was announced. And say what you will about Toy Story 4, but every Toy Story movie to date has delivered in terms of plot and message. Next, we're going to examine the information that has already been presented to us. Using this teaser poster, here we see Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the main gang with Forky. They're at the foot of the bed looking at this kid playing on their iPad under the covers, looking disappointed. What if I were to tell you that the Toy Story series has already done this storyline? The 2014 short That Time Forgot, where after Christmas, Bonnie visits a friend for a playdate who has received a whole bunch of toys. However, he's more interested in playing with video games and other electronics, to the point that the toys have never been played with and developed their own dystopian society. The Toy Story crew already tackled this storyline a decade ago, and everyone gave it so much praise. So imagine how this idea could work on a cinematic release. Another point I want to get across is modern relativity. The Toy Story movies have always been progressive when it comes to addressing real-life issues. Toy Story 3 explored themes of existentialism, empty nest syndrome, and the feeling of distance between loved ones. And that's just the themes between Andy and his toys, without mentioning anything regarding Lotso. In Toy Story 4, the main themes were those of finding your place, feelings that Woody had to experience when Bonnie stops playing with him and gravitates towards Forky as a security blanket. But as the film progresses, Woody starts to come to terms with his place as a lost toy, where he's free to go off with Bo Peep, with the resolution that Bonnie will be okay without him. So, for Toy Story 5, one of the main things that caught a lot of people off guard was that Woody was shown alongside the rest of the gang, thus making Toy Story 4's conclusion seemingly meaningless. It's almost like the filmmakers weren't confident that the movie could be successful without Woody. But again, using this teaser poster, we can determine how this movie might play out. So let's have a look for ourselves. As you can see, we see Woody, Buzz, Jessie, Bullseye, Rex, Slinky, Ham, and Forky. So if I had to guess, the child we see under the covers is left ambiguous, meaning this could be an older Bonnie, possibly in her grade school years, or even a kid that she instead leaves her own toys that Andy gave to her, thus continuing the cycle. Proof of this that it could be Bonnie, however, is Forky, meaning either Bonnie has kept her self-made toy after all these years, or this takes place a few months after the events of Toy Story 4. Another thing that might be a sad bit of telling here is that noticeably, Mr. Potato Head isn't in the group, and this might mean that they finally decided to retire the character for good. Keep in mind here that Mr. Potato Head's voice actor Don Rickles passed away in 2017, and it was only thanks to using audio files from his past performances that he was included in the fourth movie. But at the same time, this was only because Mr. Potato Head didn't serve any major role like he did in the first three movies. In the fourth, he was just kind of there in the group. So sadly, it is possible that the filmmakers decided to just have Mr. Potato Head written out of the story for whatever reason. But then again, keep in mind that this is just a teaser poster, and everything here is meant to be vague and keep us wondering. So I could just as easily be wrong about my guesses regarding Woody, Forky, and Mr. Potato Head, and even the timeline of events when all this plays out. So that's all I have to say. I hope you all found this interesting and informative. If you have your own thoughts or theories, please feel free to tell us down below in the comments. If you like what you see, please hit like, subscribe, and for more content from the channel. Have yourself a great day. Until next time, this is Jeremy Senpai. Take care.